To any parent who feels like they're not enough, I need you to hear something. You are enough. I know right now, or maybe in the past, you didn't feel like it. I know you can think of many, many ways of how you fell short. I know sometimes you probably feel exhausted. I know how it feels to feel like you're not doing enough, but you are. And I want to tell you why. Because one day I was walking around a random lake with my son. Somebody told me I was doing enough, and it changed everything. I know what it feels like to lay in bed and replay all the moments of the day, and to think about the moments where you failed, to think about the moments when you lost patience, when you didn't have time to play, when you gave him that scream because you was just simply too tired, when you ordered that takeout food because you just didn't have time to cook, when you said not now instead of yes. All of these moments add up in your head at night. Start thinking, am I enough? He deserves better. She deserves better. I'm failing them. I get it. I've been there. Some days I still feel that way. But here is what I learned. The mere fact that you think that you aren't doing enough, that's proof that you're trying and you're conscious of it. Because the only parents that really worry about being enough is the parent that really cares. They're the ones that are trying, the ones who show up every single day, even when they're tired, even when they don't feel like it, even when they're sick, even when they mess up. You know who doesn't worry about being enough? A parent who's not trying. Parents who don't care. You're here. You're watching this. You want to be better. You're trying to be better. Your goal is to be better. You are going to be better because you are enough. You're even questioning yourself, are you enough because you care so much? That's not failing. That's loving your kids so much that you're almost terrified of failing. That's love. That's exactly what makes you enough. You know what your kid needs? They don't need perfect. They need you. They don't need every meal to be homemade. They don't need every meal to be organic. They don't need every moment to be a teachable moment. They don't need you to always have it all figured out. They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be human and present so they can learn from you. They need you to show up. They need you to love them, even on the days when you don't feel like your best self. And you're doing that every single day. That makes you enough. Last year in 2023, I remember having so many of those days. So many. I felt like I was failing at everything because I just had to transition and change so many things in my life. And in the process, I felt like I wasn't giving him as much time as he needed. But every day I would do my best and just lock in. I loaded up on so much caffeine, but God held me together and we made it through. And some of the best moments I ever remember, some of the moments when I would be on the couch working or at my desk working, and my son would just be watching TV or playing with his toys. And he might just come and just jump in my lap and just want to be in my lap while he was playing with his toys while I was working. Or if I'm laying on the floor typing, he'll just come lay on my back while watching his TV show just to be close to me. I'll never forget those moments. It was in those moments when I realized I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to make all the money in the world. I don't have to have all the answers all the time. Sometimes it's just having that connection. He didn't need me to be perfect. He didn't need me to be rich. He just needed me to be his dad. I think one of the greatest fears men have when families break apart is losing that connection and someone else stepping in to play dad. And you losing that feeling that you are the dad. I'm thankful I didn't lose that. So to any parent who feels like they're not enough, you're showing up, you're trying, you're loving your kid, and you're questioning if you're doing enough, if you're failing because you care so much. That's not failing. That's being exactly the parent that your kid needs. You've always been enough. Your kid already knows it. I hope you can believe it too. Keep going. You're doing better than you think. I'll see you next week.